Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all safe and well. We are in, I think, week 8 of this whole situation at the moment, and I have officially reached the stage of quarantine where I want to get rid of everything around me. Like I think I've been spending obviously all my time at home, and I'm starting to get a tiny bit claustrophobic in a 1-bedroom New York City apartment. So I think I've kind of come to the stage where I'm really assessing everything around me and my wardrobe, my shoes, my accessories, my bags, my decor, the kitchen cabinets, you name it. I'm just seriously whittling down to things that I just know I need. As I was going through everything, I've really just realized like there are certain pieces that I wear the most, and I've definitely come to the stage where I'm kind of realizing now that things I have invested into and I'm just not getting the wear out of, it's time to sell them on and then invest that money back into something that I know I will wear most. So while I've kind of been figuring all that out, I figured I would sit down today and do a video. I have the things next to me here and just show you, kind of in my opinion, some of the best designer accessories I have and the pieces that I've undoubtedly worn most since I've had them. So I'll talk you through them because I do know that a lot of you write to me or you message me or email me and say, you know, I really want to get to the stage where I'm buying one good designer pair of sunglasses instead of buying like 10 bad quality pairs that are going to break or not going to last, and you want to get out of that vicious circle. So I thought that this video would be helpful just to see some pieces that I've got that I've 100% made my money back on, and then at the end of the video I have something exciting. So I've actually got 2 new pieces that I've added to my collection because I have sold quite a few actually bags and shoes over the last couple of weeks. I'm being ruthless at the moment, and I'm really asking myself what I actually wear and what I actually need. So I have got 2 new additions to my collection. So I'll show you them at the end of the video. But first, let me talk you through some of my best investments and most worn pieces. And also, I just want to say that this video is actually really excitingly in partnership with Farfetch. You know, I'm the biggest Farfetch fan. I buy the majority of my designer pieces on there. I love them. They even have a vintage section. I get my jewelry on there. This necklace is from their vintage selection that I found when I was browsing one day. I'm just a huge fan. So the pieces that I'll be showing you, I'll link from their website, and they've given me a discount. So if you want to buy anything that I'm showing you today or anything else on their site, you can use this code that I'm going to put on the screen to get 10% off, which goes a long way when you're buying designer. And I'll leave all the terms and conditions and everything down below and all the links as I said. So yeah, let's get into it now. Okay, piece number 1 I want to show you is my YSL black and gold belt. So I think it was last year I finally just decided I was sick of having like 4 or 5 different black belts that were from different fast fashion places, and the quality wasn't great. Sometimes the leather would lift, they would tear, they just didn't look the best. So I actually ended up getting 2 black belts. One is a vintage Chanel, which I absolutely love, I got secondhand, and then the other one is this one, which I got on Farfetch, and oh my god, this has 100% earned its place in my closet. I was able to get rid of all the other, you know, not great quality ones. Now I just have like 2 that I go to, and I love like the shape of this one. It's very classic, it's very chic. You'll hear me saying those 2 words a million times in this video, I will warn you. But it is though, it's one of these like styles that's never going to go out of date. It's the gold hardware. It has the logo, which isn't too big, which I like when it's a little bit more subtle. This one kind of sits on my waist. Sorry, my hair's after getting so long during this. It kind of sits on my waist here, but you can get different sizes. I think you can get even a size that would fit like around your jeans or your trousers. So have a look. I'll leave a link down below at all the different sizes. But if you do want to start investing into good quality belts, I really recommend this one. Piece number 2. My Fendi black boots. If you follow my channel and if you're kind of a regular subscriber, you'll know that these are a newer purchase. I just got these not too long ago. I'd say like maybe I have them about 6 months, but I was going through my shoe wall, was it like yesterday or the day before, and I gave away so many pairs of shoes. I for some reason had like 10 pairs of black boots, which looking back is just so ridiculous. Like I do not need 10 pairs of black boots. So I really whittled them down per style. I've one kind of like lower black boot, like a Chelsea boot. I've one with a skinny heel, and then these are the ones that I kept with more of like a sort of a high heel, but it's chunky, so it's very comfortable, and I just know that these are going to make the cut over and over again whenever I do my clear outs. I love the square toe. It has like the Fendi logo at the side, and I love that they're kind of getting a bit more worn. Like when I got these first, they were very like sturdy, which obviously is nice, but when it comes to black boots, I personally love when they look worn and like it looks like you wear them a lot, if you get me. And these have definitely started to come like that a little bit, which I really like, but still obviously in great condition, no scratches, no marks, anything. Like the leather is really good, and then at the back it has the Fendi logo on the zip, and yeah, really like these. So I definitely recommend always having like a good pair of black boots in your collection. Obviously during summer we won't wear them as much, but as soon as like September comes for me, September to like April or May, you'll see me in black boots, and that's why I just really believe in having good quality ones. Number 3, let's talk about sunglasses. So these are the pair that I wanted to show you as like my best investment pair and like one of my most worn pairs. I'm a big sunglass fan. You'll see one of my new purchases might just be sunglasses, and they were actually one of my first ever things that I bought like for myself when I was just starting off my collection. I remember I used to live in the Upper East Side, and there was a store up there. It was like a small little store, and they sold designer sunglasses, and that's where I bought my first ever pair of Celine's. I think that was about like 4 or 5 years ago, when I had just started to make a little bit of money here in New York, and I was like, okay, I wear sunglasses every day. The ones I've been wearing, you know, they're fine, but I know that they won't last forever. So I wanted to start investing into sunglasses, and I bought my first Celine pair, and I still remember it, and it was so exciting. And I think ever since then, I've always tried to invest into them, and I wear them all the time. I'm someone that has very watery eyes. Like I could go out for 2 seconds and there'll be like water coming down my eyes. So I find that the sunglasses really help, even when it's not crazy sunny. But anyway, these are the pair that I wanted to show you, and I chose these pair because I just think this shape, you can't get like more classic than this shape. I go between round and square, but I think if you're investing into a pair, I just really believe that like a round pair like this you will have forever and ever and ever. And as you can see, so it's round here. It's not like fully blacked out, like you can, well, it's hard to tell on the camera, but you can kind of see through them a little bit. Like the shape is really nice on. I feel like this is a shape that would suit a lot of people. And then at the side you have the YSL logo as well, which is nice and subtle, but still like a nice little touch when you turn to the side. You know, it just looks good. They're just such a cool pair. I really like them, and they are available on Farfetch. I think these ones do sell out quite often, but I just checked this morning before I filmed, and I'm pretty sure they have some pairs available. So if you do want to get a pair for summer and to have forever and ever, I really recommend these ones. Okay, and then for my bag choice for like my most worn item for this video, there is actually a lot of bags I could have chosen, but I decided to show you this one because it is actually one of my older bags I have. I've had this for like 2 or 3 years now, I want to say, and it's just one of these bags that I genuinely know I'll have forever. Like this is never ever going to go out of style. I'm always going to have use for it. It's kind of not like, you know, a trendy side bag, and I love my trendy bags. You know, I love my Dior saddle, you'll know that from my videos. I love my Chanel boy. Like there's a lot of bags that could have made this list, but just thinking of any of you who are trying to get into designer, or you just want to make sure you're buying the right pieces when you're spending, you know, obviously a lot of money, I just really wanted to include this one because obviously all of us go places, whether it's work or the gym or on a trip or to the airport, hopefully sometime soon, and this is one of those bags that just does it all while still looking chic. And that's the thing, because you know, sometimes a lot of these like bigger tote bags, like they're fine, they fit everything, they do the job, but some of them just don't look the nicest, whereas this one is just everything you need. So it's big, fits a lot. I just have my laptop case in here right now. It fits loads though. It's very sturdy, so the straps, like even though if you have a lot in there, it still feels really comfortable on. It's not like a flashy designer bag, which I also quite like. It just has the simple satin around here. The leather is amazing. There's like little to no marks on this, and I honestly have worn this so much around the city, on the subway. I've brought it on trips to the airport, it's been back in Ireland, it's been everywhere, and it's just lasted really, really well. So if you do want to invest into kind of just one of those classic bags you will have forever and you will get to actually use, because at the end of the day, you know, you could buy a fancy designer bag, you know, a side bag, or, you know, a little small one or whatever, but you have to ask yourself as well, like, will I get a lot of use out of this? And this one is one that you will. And also it has this little thing that hangs down out here at the front, and you can actually take this off, or sorry, it pushes through. Yeah, it pushes through, so that can actually like hang down as well, and that's the little YSL logo. I actually have loved seeing some of you get that bag over the years. I recommend it a lot because I genuinely recommend it, and I've seen lots of you get it and you've been so happy with it, and that's really nice to see that you like trust my recommendation and then you also love it. So I'll leave links to all those things below, some of my most worn pieces over like a few different categories. And now I have some new things to show you. Okay, so I've just realized everything I've shown you so far has been black, so let's bring a little bit of color of somewhat into it. So this is my new addition that I am so excited about. I ummed and awed over this for about a month, but I finally made the decision. Here it is. Oh my god, it is honestly the most beautiful bag. Okay, so as you've seen, I have my black tote, and I have another kind of bigger bag that I would bring to meetings and stuff, my Givenchy Antigona, which very easily could have made this list as well. So the two bags I had that were kind of my like meeting bags, or you know, if I needed to bring more stuff than just like a side or cross bag, were both black. So just before all this happened, I was really like missing more of like a neutral, creamy kind of beige camel bag. So I spotted this on Farfetch and I genuinely could not stop thinking about it. So it's called the Uptown bag, which is very apt for New York. It's a very like Upper East Side style bag. The hardware is all gold, and this is the cool part. Okay, so I'll show you the whole bag now, but basically this like comes apart. So this actually comes separate when you get it. So you can either wear the bag like this, just plain without the YSL. It still has Saint Laurent here, and it has like this little pocket at the front, or you can attach this in and kind of switch it up and give it like a different look. So when you attach it in, it literally just like slides in like that, and then it looks like that. And the inside, I didn't realize it, like until you see a bag in person, it's sometimes hard. And obviously I ordered this online, and of course, if it wasn't right, I would have returned it. But I was so like pleasantly surprised. Let me just take things out. You can fit a lot in this bag. Like, so it has this middle part here which separates the two sides, which I really like. I like when a bag has compartments, especially if I want to bring like different things in it for throughout the day. And then at the back it has a little mini pocket back here that you could pop your like card holder into. It zips up, so it's super safe, which I love as well, especially living in New York. And it also has this longer strap as well if you want to give it a bit more length. I just love it. I really truly love it. It was like better than what I expected even, and the color is beautiful. So as you know, I love my neutrals. I obviously love black. A lot of my designer pieces are black just because I know I'll never get sick of them, but then I do love to invest in like camel and whites and more neutral colors as well. Just when I'm wearing like different colors, like an all white look with this would be so chic, or even like all black and this with like a little bit of a pop. It's so good, so good. So I'll leave the link for this down below. It does come in black, and I'm not gonna lie, I was very tempted to go for the black, but I knew looking at my wardrobe like what I actually needed, and I didn't have anything this color and this style, so I knew it was the right one. But if you are looking for a black bag, check it out. It is so nice as well, and I think it comes in maybe like a gray as well, I'm pretty sure, but definitely black and this like beigey camel tone. So that's the new bag purchase, which I'm very excited about, and hopefully we'll get to wear soon when we go back to normal and meetings, and oh, dreaming about those days. And then the second thing I got are these Saint Laurent sunnies. I told you I love Saint Laurent sunnies. These are the ones I had and it made it to this like most worn list. So these are obviously a round style, and then my new ones, which I've actually wanted these for so long. These are more of like a bigger square shape. So when I look at my sunnies, like, to be honest, they're all black. I just love black sunglasses. That's like what I've always loved. I do have the odd pair of lighter color ones, but these are the ones I go to all the time, you know, so that's the color that I invest in. And I just didn't really have like a big kind of square pair. So I saw these on Farfetch and I just really liked them. And again, like at the moment, even though we're not like dressing up and getting to go places and stuff, I am wearing sunglasses. It's actually the designer thing that I would be wearing every day, because we go out for walks in the evenings and at the weekends we go for a walk and stuff. So I do have my sunglasses on, and obviously we're coming into summer in New York, which is very sunny and hot. So I know that these are a purchase that I'll actually be able to get loads of wear out of now. So on the inside here, if you can see, it has the Saint Laurent, and it also has it here at the side. Very subtle. Like these ones would be a bit more subtle than these. So if you want something a bit more, I guess, logo-y, these are your ones, because you can have the YSL more prominent at the side. But if you want something just very plain and very simple, these are a great option. They have the Saint Laurent here, but it's not like in your face. It's just very subtle. So hope you like them. Hope you like all the things I showed you and chatted about. I truly do love doing these kind of videos just to like help you make decisions. And I never ever recommend impulse buying designer pieces. Like, really think it through, really look at your wardrobe, see what's missing, look at the categories that you wear most. Probably for me, sunglasses and bags. So they're the areas that I do like to invest in most, and just ask yourself what colors you're missing, what style of bag you're missing, and look at those things then, rather than just buying the trendy thing that's trendy this summer, or like you'll like it for 6 months and then you'll be sick of it. Like, really think about what you'll have long term, and I guarantee you won't want to part with those ever, and you'll get so much wear and you'll make your money back on them. So I hope this was helpful. As I said below, I'll leave links to all these items on Farfetch in the description box. Don't forget to use the code on the screen. I think it's FFErika10 to get 10% off your purchase. I'll leave all the terms and conditions and the dates that it's available and everything down below. It starts today, so you can use it now right away. And if you have any questions about anything, just let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.